Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with an update video for the XP Challenge Ultra Base. As usual, I have done a couple of these for this event. This is for the Sacred Schism event, and I think this is my last video. This is the perfected way to do the Ultra Base. So I've changed it quite a bit. And it goes super fast, and it has very little damage. Now, you know, the faster you go, obviously, the less time you're in the base, the less chance to take damage that there is. So the faster you can do it, the better. And you can do it back to back, over and over again, to earn the maximum amount of XP. So that's the other good thing. So I basically come in a little bit more aggressive. I am coming in, I'm learning how these units are working. I'm learning how to control the units. I'm learning, how they tick. So those tanks right there, it used to take me a little bit to get them to draw them out. So really what they like is when the Devouts are put on defensive and they stop moving. So they want the Devouts to move to draw them out, but then they want the Devouts to stop. So it's kind of weird, but you'll watch me here. You'll see that I'll put the Devouts on lockdown, and that'll kind of get those tanks to come all the way out. I move the Devouts, and the guys will turn around. And there's 4 of those tanks. You got to clear those out, and you want to clear the front out. The second change that I did is I'm not taking out the Hunter turrets and the tower with my Asmodeus. It just takes too long. It actually saves me about 4 minutes not to do that. So I'm just going to use the Braden to do that, because Braden's got plenty of hit points, and he's capable of taking out all 4 of the towers and all 10 of the hunters. And as a matter of fact, the other change that I've made is after I clear the hunters, I will bring in, I'll show you here when it happens, I'll bring in 5 aces. And I'm only going to do a couple things with those aces. I'm going to chase the mechanized infantry to the back. I'm going to clear the CC, and I'm going to get rid of the 2 bunkers that are in the center of the base. So my main priority when I get in here is to clear the 3 helicopters and the 5 bishops, and then I want to take out these 4 tanks. That's the first priority. Next, I'm done with my Asmodeus. I'm going to get rid of it. I don't need it anymore. And then I'm going to use Braden to take out the 2 towers and the 5 hunters on the right side, and then repeat on the left side. And then I'm going to retreat my Braden because I don't want to use him just yet until I clear, push the mechanized infantry to the back because he targets my Braden, and clear the 2 bunkers in the middle because those can target my Braden. And then I clear the CC, and then I don't really need those aircraft anymore, so I just take out the back turret that's kind of under those helicopters on the left, and that way I don't have to go back there with my Braden. And the whole purpose of those 5 aces is just to reduce pardon me, reduce the damage that Braden takes. That's the whole purpose of the aces. So here we go. I'm going to chase that mechanized infantry to the back. Whichever direction you come from with your air, usually the ground will run the opposite way. So there, I've taken out the CC as well, and now we're going to work on these 2 little bunkers here. And then I don't really have another purpose for them, and so I'll just take out the that turret in the back, and then they can do whatever they want because I don't need the space. Now Braden can come in and take out all the rest of the turrets. Pretty much, without taking any more damage. He is not being targeted or shot or damaged in any way. And the other thing you want to keep in mind is try to shoot one right after another, because if you pop one of those purifiers or one of those bishops, then 2 Arcalites will come out, and the Arcalites do a lot of damage to Braden. They shouldn't do a lot of damage if you go look at their points, but they do. I don't know why. So that's why I'm targeting one thing right after another, and if you don't have something to target, you can move your Braden because he does not move and shoot. So now the next step is to take out the red hammer infantrymen. So I come over here, put my units on lockdown, and use my Devin with his Devouts to draw out the hammermen, because they are far more devastating than the purifiers. Those purifiers are getting some shots off on my Devin, so I want to lock those guys down. And at this point, we're almost ready to just kind of go on aggressive and just let Ruby take care of the rest of it. You want to keep your Devin up here towards the front so that everything will sort of target your Devin while the rest of your units are just clearing the base. So they won't take too much damage. Yeah, if you notice, the boomers, they do move forward on their own. And but they're not taking too much damage if you sort of clear out everything that's causing the problem in the first place, then you really mitigate the damage. Now also, I wanted to show you, this is like 6 minutes and it's done. There was a lot of time left on that base, like over 7 or 8 minutes left on that base. So there is no problem with time. In a couple of my other videos, we were leaving 2 or 3 minutes on the board, but this is nearly twice as fast. So 6 or 7 minutes total. If I just take out my Braden, the rest of the platoon was like 3 minutes, and then 2 or 3 minutes on Braden. And that's it. Over and over again, nice and easy. I think this is the best way to do it. I think it's the perfected way to do it.